I'm Bob Riley, and this is Riley's Attic. We got some Misfits stuff.
Right? What's that? Urban Waste?
Urban Waste.
Original
7-inch mixed in there.
Right.
Great record. Yep. Original Misfits stuff.
I saw this before. Original numbered, right?
Yeah.
Original numbered, hand numbered by Glenn Danzig, number 430. I remember this. I had number 24.
That was always the cool stuff with them. I mean, Glenn always usually did stuff, by hand. I mean, he'd go to shows, and a lot of bands did back then. He would silk screen shirts right there at the gig.
Right.
And, hand numbered stuff. I mean, the stuff is just so cool to look at, the artwork and everything. This is signed by Jerry only.
Right on.
This is signed by Bobby Steele, because even though he's not pictured, Doyle's pictured, Bobby's track was still used on this, I believe. That's why he signed this. Glenn signed this for me. I saw Danzig in '88.
It's a great one.
This is an awesome one. This is the yellow vinyl one.
Nice.
Night of the Living Dead. Another great one.
Hell yeah. Where Eagles Dare.
That song is so good. Who Killed Marilyn? Danzig, sort of solo, but not really.
Right.
This is some of the newer stuff, which is pretty cool. The artwork, anyway. I like that first record a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Produced by Daniel Ray, that return record with Michael Graves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great record, man.
Michael Lago signed him to Geffen.
Great record.
Good one. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Mad Monster Party artwork. Bobby Steele's Undead.
Yeah. They had a moment.
Yeah. They still put out a record here and there, I believe. Yeah. Undead's on this too. This is newer Undead. Maybe, I don't know a year on this, but it is newer. And the good old tie-ins to the Misfits. This is Rosemary's Babies. Eerie Von on drums. Pictures of the Misfits mixed throughout too.
Huh.
Glenn. Steve Zing from Sam Hain, his first band, Morning Noise. Sound effects, Bobby Steele. It's kind of cool. Parasites are another band kind of connected to the Misfits back in the day. They do Last Caress on here. Some Youth of Today. Original Break Down the Walls. Wishing Well. I mean, Ray was selling these out in front of the 288 Lark Street before the show. My band and Token Entry and Youth of Today. What a show. It was unbelievable.
What year?
1986.
And this is which was this Stigmata or before that?
It was this other band I only sang one show for called Final Terror.
Oh, there you go.
Very metal, very, very metal. And Ray really didn't like that.
Clock, Socks, Bagels, and Locks. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. What is happening? There's been a lot going on. My voice is a little shot today. considering everything that's been going on. But yeah, here we are. There you are. Looking forward to today's show. And I hope everybody's well out there. What's up, Robert Hogg? What's up, Jamie? How you doing? Rap Bones, Chris Lynch, what's up? Justice, what's up? Yeah, Bob Riley's coming on today. John Oliver, how are you? How are you? Yeah. So here we go. I'm a little frazzled, man. I've been on the fast track, you know. Whew. Hey.
Hey.
I'm on the fast track.
What's going on? You're on the fast track. Hey, listen, you're still standing. We had a heck of a weekend, you know?
We sure did. Not only that, it's like I had like birthday celebrations all week because my girlfriend's birthday was a couple days ago. And then the show the other day wasn't my actual birthday. It was 2 days before my birthday, but it was my birthday show. And then yesterday was my real birthday, you know?
It was awesome, you know? It's a great time handing out a little birthday cake. It was a good, you know what? It was a great show. Great way to spend your birthday.
The birthday cake was outrageous, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
let's do it.
Let's do it. Well, obviously we're gonna do some photos from the other day, right?
Yeah, you know, we got to keep things nice.
Yeah. So
Spike. We don't have to go with the man thing. It's pretty big.
what?
No, I'm saying I don't know where you were just showing them.
Yeah, this is Spike, Polite, and Sewage, right?
Yeah, they were fun. I really enjoy them. They just look like they're having so much fun on stage when they play, you know?
Yeah, Spike does his
He's such a
thing.
good dude. He's very polite. He's very polite.
How about, here you go.
Ha.
Yeah. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I just want my friggin' birthday to be over already. God, let me get on with my fucking life, for Christ's sake. Blackout Shoppers, right?
They had a killer set. They ripped it up. They were really good. You know, they're fun. They're a lot of fun. The hoodie and the sunglasses, I can't help but it reminds me of Gigi Allen.
Or the Unabomber.
Yeah.
Right?
Ted Kaczynski as Gigi Allen.
Ted Kaczynski. How about, here's a good one. Inhuman. Boom. Some inhumanness.
That looks like an argument happening.
You know, I got to find out where we got the cake from because the cake went over really well. It was really...
Cake was really good, too.
Yo, we're not fucking with the cheap shit here, bro.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't like fucking Carvel or some bullshit or Kmart.
Yeah. No,
this cake,
stuff.
This cake came from a nice place in Brooklyn. You get what you pay for in the game. In the cake game, you get what you pay for. You know,
it really was good. It was good, and I gotta thank your girl for saving me a piece while I was taking pictures.
Yo, this dude, Mark Tulch. You know what?
Oh
this dude came down from Canada. Here he is. This dude came down, got hammered, and was like up front and center for areas. Yo, like.
He was having the best time.
Dude, Mark Tulch gets mad love. Mark Tulch was in the mix, bro.
Oh, he found his place. He's one of us now.
And what is this? Where is Bob? Excuse me, John. Can I do the show a little bit here, bro? Listen, John, I know we're in a big rush here, but there's a format to the show. maybe you could relax a second. We'll bring Bob Riley on in a minute. Can I get through this other bullshit first, maybe? It's okay with you, John? Good Lord. I'm not to be fucked with today. You know? This is us. Incendiary Device. You know what Mark Tulch was doing? He was doing a lot of the hardcore point.
Oh yeah.
The hardcore point, this.
I gotta tell you, man, you guys for debut performance, you killed it.
Yeah, we got a good band.
Great show. Got a shout out to our friend drummer Mike on that one too.
Yep.
You guys, it was
Canadian. Michelle says Canadian livers are second to Irish ones.
Oh man.
Yeah, Mark says I can't dance, I point. That's like there's like a name for that. Is it the hardcore point? Like, got all these people fucking pointing at me. Like, yo, what the fuck are you pointing at? It was great. It was a great show.
Oh, really was. Really was.
Oh, here's a killer one right here. These guys. It was so great that these guys played, man. These guys killed it, man.
Oh, God, yeah. Heavy as shit, too. Holy
cow. Fucking Sworn Enemy just smushed it, man. They were awesome.
You know what? I think they get better and better, those guys, over the years. You know, they just like such a powerful band.
Yeah, they were great.
And the nicest guys, too, for sure.
And here is another one. This is the bass player of Sewage.
Ah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, they were great. You know what? I like them because they don't sound like any of the other bands. They have a little more of a melody to them, they're just fun. There was a fun way. It was like a perfect start off point.
It was a hell of a show, man. It was well attended. Every band was great. Here's Tristan and and
Mike.
Yeah. I'm moving it at half speed.
That's all right.
Yeah,
and Jimi Hendrix.
Mike Flattery, who was sitting in on drums with us. Yeah.
Nice shot of his Jimi Hendrix tattoo too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that I gotta say that I love the backdrop. It's very cool too.
Yeah, listen, man, we brought A game,
Yep, I got my patch. I got my Incendiary Device patch.
Speaking of patches, if anybody out there wants an Incendiary Device patch and you're a patron, just send me your address and I'll put one in the mail to you if you are a patron. Also, if you're a patron and you don't have this book yet, it's free. So just reach out. If you want to be a patron,
up to now?
If you want to be a patron, what are we up to?
What printing are you up to now?
3.
Nice.
This will be it for a while. This will be it for a minute. Oh, here we go. I found a good one. You ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hardcore point. There it is. Whoa. Whoa.
And look at that. He's got Rat Bones right next to him.
Yep. Look, everybody. Yep. Tony Palmacero is pointing. Everybody's pointing. Bunch of pointers. Chucky, if you want a patch, just send me an address. Yeah, hook up your war jacket, bro.
Whoa. Yeah, the battle vests.
Nick, what's the point? Exactly. I think next time we play, I'm going to be like, okay, this is a song that I want everybody to point. This is the pointing song. Everybody. I don't care how old. I don't care how old you are. If you're young, if you're old, I want you to point.
You wrote the song already. Isn't it called Breaking Point?
Breaking Point. That's it.
And by the way, that song crushed.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Hey, Bear Bro, what's up, man?
Good to see Bear Bro there, too.
Yeah.
back in the
people-
mix where he belongs. You
Yeah,
know,
people came out of the fucking woodwork. What's the point? I like that.
there was some little kids there. It was a nice family event.
We do have a song called Breaking Point.
That
So
song's great.
this song's called Breaking Point. I want everybody to point.
That might be one of my favorites of your new stuff. I gotta say, that's a good one.
Is that right? Tommy Conan thinks Youth of Today started the point.
Well, that's definitely that's on the cover of the album. Isn't he pointing on the cover of the album?
You know what? I'm gonna capitalize this pointing thing.
You should copyright it.
You can't point at a hardcore show. I own that.
Well, it's, Gene Simmons tries to tell people that he was the first one to do this,
Probably was.
even though apparently there's some Ronnie James Dio apparently claims to be the first one to do that as well.
Hey, watch it, man. We're talking upstate shit today, so don't get Ronnie James Dio, and that's an upstate dude right there. You know,
That's a legend right there.
here's an interesting. Will the Incendiary Device album be all new songs or some unreleased Antidote stuff as well? The Incendiary Device album is going to be all new songs. We are really doing our due diligence and trying to blaze a new path here, so to speak. So it's basically going to be the set that we did the other day, which is pretty much, we're probably going to re-record a couple of the songs that were on the Antidote NYHC single, Scarred, that came out. But yeah, no old Antidote songs or anything. No.
Forward march.
Will there be vinyl? Who knows, bro, in this day and age.
It's only coming out on reel to reel.
It's only coming out on cassette. Like, we're really cool. Like, it's only on a cassette.
Actually, bands are making cassettes again.
Here's one for you, right? Yo, fuck cassettes. All right? How's that sound? Fuck cassettes. They suck and they sound like shit. Fuck out of here with cassettes. 8-track. No, it's only coming out on 8-track.
That's retro right there.
Hey, speaking of Bowery Electric, before you head out, I want to announce a show. This has not been announced anywhere. You heard it here first. Sunday, October 16th, the Back to the New York Hardcore Roots series continues at the Bowery Electric with No Redeeming Social Value, The Take, Incendiary Device, Live Fast, Die Fast, and Slashers. So it's free. It's all ages. So get your bum asses to the show. All right? What the fuck else do you want me to do? You know?
This is a killer bill right here.
Yo, No Redeeming Value and The Take. It's on. It is on. So yeah, your birthday weekend, Larry Kelly. Yeah, it's a banger, man. It's a definite banger. Oh, and by the way, the show that we announced today, in file under, you know, bizarreness, but the show that we announced this morning, which was 45 Adapters, Crazy Eddie, Murderers Row, featuring our guest today, Orlando Furioso Winterwolf, has been sent back to the shop for reconditioning because 45 Adapters, as soon as we announced it, someone was like, "Oh, I forgot I was in England that day." So they're off the bill. If anybody has any suggestions who should headline this show, or if there's anybody out there with a straight face that think they could headline this show, let's hear from you.
Bring it.
Bring the noise. All right, man.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? Come to think of it, the next show we got coming on July 24th is actually on my birthday.
Where is that? Oh, here we go. Do you mean this show with Sub-Zero, Brick by Brick, Kings Never Die, Dead Crew, and Mad Mulligans? Are you referring to this show?
Yes. It's apparently Scott Totino's birthday, but it's also my birthday.
That's
So,
next up, Saturday, July.
Yep.
And here come the suggestions. White Lion, good one. The Misfits, good idea. Any Excuse for Cake, good band name.
There's a band called Cake.
Brick by Brick's is on this bill, bro. Brick by Brick is playing in a couple weeks. They're on the Sub-Zero bill, so they're spoken for. Scalpel. Keel, good one. Keel as in Ron Keel.
Ron Keel, the right to rock.
God damn.
Ouch.
You know what we should do? Honestly, that fucking cake was so good. We should just pass the hat and just buy a cake for the show.
Have a cake every show. We'll have a cake.
Yeah, my girlfriend would love that. We'll put her in charge of getting it.
That's funny.
All right, now here's a good suggestion, Rich Zoller. Down by Law, Don't Sleep. Dave Smalley's a pain in the ass. I love him, but Jesus, you know.
Shout out to Rich Zoller.
Lords of Brooklyn, that would be kind of great, you know. All right, listen, I got to get going here with the show.
You got it.
All right,
Bring on, Bob.
I'll talk to you in a bit. All right. Peace in the Middle East. What's happening? This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, and we are sponsored by New York Hardcore Comics, The Organic Grill, The Texas Silver Rush, DTFM Vinyl Distro, Chacho's Tacos, 126 Hardcore Clothing, Grunge and Grime Soap Company, and since 1992, Generation Records has been a mainstay of the New York metropolitan era music scene. Today, they offer a diverse selection of new and used rock, jazz, indie, hip-hop, punk, hardcore, metal, blues, soundtrack, and reggae LPs, as well as T-shirts, posters, and other merchandise. They buy used record collections and music memorabilia and will pay you top dollar for them. House calls made for large collections in the tri-state area, so get that crap out of your house. Call or email generationrecords@gmail.com. Follow them on Facebook or on Instagram. Come on now, 126 Hardcore Clothing. It's a streetwear brand for restless individuals who don't compromise like you, my hardcore friend. They are about being positive, spontaneous, and true to yourself. For years, they experimented with several printing methods and materials and collaborated with a large number of designers and illustrators, always giving room for fresh perspectives while retaining the hardcore attitude. Get in touch with them. Ramp up your game at www.126hardcoreclothing.com. Last but not least, DTFM Vinyl Distro is a record store that specializes in underground music, punk, ska, hardcore metal, and more. Located in the heart of Fargo, North Dakota's Industrial District. Shop in person or online at www.dtfmvinyldistro.com, where the motto is death to false metal. False metal. It is false metal. That's actually, you know what? Funny we should talk death to false metal. We got Ross the Boss coming on the show. So that's kind of great. That said, let's bring our guest on. Let's clear the deck. What the heck? And let's bring our guest on. Here we go. Is everybody ready? Is everybody behaving themselves? Does everybody want to talk hardcore? New York hardcore specifically. Here we go. Yeah, I know my voice is fucked up. It's like an old High and Mighty show, Steven. My voice was fine yesterday. It's hard to say. Today's guest is an American singer-songwriter hailing from upstate New York. For over 35 years, he has waved the hardcore flag for the 518. He is known for his work with the bands Displaced Aggression, Cranial Abuse, Stigmata, and currently Murderers Row. Please welcome the son of Troy, New York, where we have met the enemy is us, our old friend and longtime supporter, the Big Thumper, Mr. Bob Riley. Bro, what's happening? Here we go. Can you hear me? Great. Sign off and sign back on. That might help.
About that.
Sign off and sign on. Get ready, because it's going to be one of those days. I'm telling you. Yep. He's frozen in time. I kicked him off. He'll come back. We'll see what happens. You know, should be interesting. You know, it's just going to be that kind of a day, man. I just could just sense it. You know, it's all right. We'll give him another shot, or else we'll just chat amongst ourselves all day. Oh God. Hold on. Stay calm. Stay calm. I am. I've been waiting all fucking month. Great. Yep. Yep. Don't worry, it'll happen. By the way, as we're waiting for Riley to come back, this Sunday, doing a Godfather retrospective show, which should be very cool. I've been doing my homework, watching The Godfather 1 and 2. Not sure if I'm going to make it through 3, but Don Capri is coming on the show. He's the author of a book called Columbo, the Unsolved Murder. Hold on. And he was the drummer in Scarhead. Yo. Can you hear me? All right.
I can hear you.
All right, let's go with that. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you, man?
I'm good. Finally, let's just calmly pass the ball back and forth, and you know we'll get on with it. What's happening? What's happening up in the 518, bro?
Well, we got a venue. It's doing pretty well called Empire. You know, Mike Valeni setting shows up there. It's really cool. I know Ted Etol's got a little bit of something to do with that too.
Ted Etol is still in the mix?
Oh, he's still in the mix, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's chop it up let's chop it up a little bit. How did you come up? Did you grow up in a musical household? Tell us about how you came up.
Okay, there was always music in my house, basically because of my mom. She always had Motown or you know, something playing on the record player. And as a kid, you know, probably like all 70s kids, I had one of those little turntables. You know, it's probably more like a toy than anything, but it played records. And you know, we'd have those little Peter Pan records. You know, they came with a 45 and a storybook. So, you know, and she saw how much I loved that. So eventually, like when I was in grade school, she gave me her Beatles records. So, and I was floored, man. You know, I feel like one of those old rock and roll guys that are always talking about how they see Beatles on Ed Sullivan. And for real, when I got first four records, it just blew, man.
Yeah, once again, the Beatles come into play.
Rock and roll stuff.
Did here I got a picture here. Hold on. Early Riley family photo, right?
Right.
How's that?
Man, they were greasers, man. You know, they're hair grease back and leather jackets and stuff. That was the record company that made them wear those suits and get those stupid haircuts. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now, is your sister?
Right.
Your sister's not in this photo, right?
Family, yeah.
Yeah, I happen to know Bob's dad, Rabbit, and he's a great guy.
The funny story, my dad, he you know, he got that perm on a bet. I won $300 getting that hit. I'm like,
you're breaking up. Let's try some more. Early musical influences. Can you hear me?
oh yeah. Obviously, Motown, anything complex. You know,
yeah,
I
bro,
can't hear you now.
I can't hear you, man. Sign off and sign back on again. Nobody said it was going to be easy. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. We'll try again. If it doesn't work, honestly, I don't know if I have the patience for it today. We'll continue on. I thought we licked this thing with Bob Riley. We did a couple of tests, but it is the curse of Troy, New York. You know. So hey, on Sunday, July 10th, hopefully we will have better luck with Johnny Rio, who's coming on the show from Street Dogs, Roger Moret, The Disasters, The Bruisers, True Intentions, and Slapshot. That is Sunday, July 10th. He's going to be on. And what else? We'll give Riley another shot when he comes on. Try audio only. I don't know. It's the yeah, it's a bummer, man. You know, it's always the same guys that have the same problems. Bob Riley, Craig Satari. It's like, what the fuck, man? You know? It's always the same guys through the years that I cannot get past it, you know? We'll see. We'll see what happens. What else do I have to talk about? Yeah, somebody get upstate New York a little better connected, will you? We'll see. Hopefully he makes it back. Let me see. Hold on, let me send him a thing. Come back on. We'll see. Yeah, drive over to Ted Etal's crib. I got so much stuff, so much material for this show. And, you know, yeah. No, Riley had a flip phone until last week. We'll see. God damn. No good deed goes unpunished. Swear to God. Well, here he comes. Let's give it another shot. Stand by. Come on. Yeah, his internet is fucked. Now he's gone again. His internet is fucked. This whole world is fucked. Hey, Drew, any Incendiary Device t-shirts on the go, Drew? If you're a patron, you get one for free. So join Patreon and support this fucking show. How's that sound? There it is. There you go. Yeah, there's a couple of Incendiary Device shirts left. If you're a patron, you want one, let me know. In other news, Drew's been killing it with these Bowery shows. Where were you? Oh, yeah, you guys were playing. Hello?
Hello.
Brother.
Hello.
Let's try again. We'll keep it simple, right?
Right.
Tell us how let me see. Was this your first concert? Was your first concert this? Tell us about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Clash. Yep. 1982, RPI Fieldhouse here in Troy, man. I was 10 years old. My brother was 8. Actually, you know, the only thing I remember about it is the Clash, like running all over, back and forth on the stage, man. Like they never stopped moving. It was really cool.
Yeah. I saw them like probably a day or two before or after here in New York City, you know?
They were one hell of a band, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Like growing up in upstate New York and being part of that early music scene, that area, Albany, Troy, Cohoes, am I pronouncing it right? Cohoes?
Yep. Yep.
Was always a really vibrant music community. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Back in the day, there were a lot more. You know, it was probably like everywhere. There's like 3-4 clubs in the 2-block radius. So there was a lot of bands. There was a lot of rock and roll bands, from what I've been told from back in the day, and eating bands with horn players and stuff like that. I mean, the place was jumping. I mean, Troy was full of bars. It had its own breweries back in the day. I mean, to just give you a clue how big and it was. It had a trolley come in. It was the main. Troy was,
Yeah.
there were thousands of people. As opposed to couple thousand or whatever, 10,000 or something. But it was
And the first
hundreds of thousands.
The first shows you went to that were going on up there, of course, were like VHW halls and stuff like that, right?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
You know what? Things are about to change direction drastically here because I'm losing my patience. So it's going to go something like this. Let's see. Let's do something totally different. We're going to do a segment, and we're going to bring on a couple of our friends. We're going to bring on Lori, Dawn, and Gina. What's up?
Hello.
Hey.
Now you guys are loud, man.
Can you hear me?
We came to bring it.
Yeah, you did. So we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something a little bit different, and with you guys now. We talked about doing this for a while.
Yep.
We want to kind of bring a new segment to the show, and where we talk about new music and stuff, and from around the world. So, Lori, tell us about this. Is like sort of the inaugural sort of setting sail here. Tell us a little bit about who's first, what's going on.
Okay, so we've been doing a Women of the Pit Worldwide Wednesdays where we look at bands from all over the world. And today we are going to beautiful Indonesia with a band called Disobey, which is a 5-piece hardcore band. They say what makes them unique is that they have a woman singing in a hijab. And that woman is
excuse me, a hijab?
Hijab. I hope
That's her headpiece. The thing she wears on her head is called a hijab.
So Indonesia. So excuse my ignorance.
Yep.
Indonesia is a primarily Muslim country.
Indonesia is 88% Muslim. Although they are a democracy, only one of their states is Sharia law. But they are majority, democratic country. Although, a woman singing hardcore like that and singing songs that are, unbroken, takeover, aggressive music is something very, very, special and hard.
It's non-traditional because the women there, their main roles in Indonesia, they're mostly wives and mothers. So to see somebody break out and not only do something non-traditional, but to be a lead singer of a hardcore band, it's really special.
And Karina,
that's why we wanted to spotlight them.
Karina herself describes herself as a 24/7 wife and mom when she is not singing. She got into hardcore music like a lot of us when she went to a show with her friends. She's into heavy metal and hardcore, but she likes hardcore because of the energy and the atmosphere.
Yo, I listened to this band. You sent me a Bandcamp link, and I listened to them. Yo, they rip. I gotta say, this band rips. I was like, oh boy, what's this gonna be? And they fucking cook, man.
Yeah.
When we were looking at them, they do a bunch of festival shows out there where, they get a ton of bands playing and they're always in the mix. And on one of the flyers, they even played with Bane, like Bane headlined one of their festivals.
Cool.
I thought that was pretty cool. But they're out there, they're playing, they're tearing it up.
How did this band come on your radar screen?
So I belong to a bunch of like Instagram websites. One of them called Unite Asia. Another one from Montreal called Les Insoumis. And they often feature a lot of international bands. And from there, you can just go down a rabbit hole and you can find really, really great music. So I wish I can play a clip for you guys, but, you know, but like he was saying, the music on Bandcamp, their earlier stuff is just, you know, straightforward hardcore music with really strong feminine sounding vocals.
Yeah, they sound great. That they fucking rip. I was like,
yeah, she looks tiny. She doesn't look like a big girl, you know, like she looks, but she's got some pipes on her. And their latest release that was in 2018, I think they bring a little bit more thrash metal elements, speed metal. You've got the double bass drum going a little bit more, and it sounds a little bit more developed as crossover, but still, I mean, just so hard, so good. You know, I would encourage everybody to check them out on Bandcamp. Go to their IG, give them a follow, comment if you like their music. There's a video up there too. I mean, Gina, you saw the video, correct?
Yeah, sometimes they don't sing in English though, so I don't really know. But you know, like music, hardcore, it's like sometimes you don't need to know their words to feel what's happening, to feel what's going on. Music is, you know, it brings us all together worldwide. Like that was one of the themes of your movie, Drew, is how music can bond us together from all over the world.
Music is the universal language.
It is
the tie that binds us together. That is the theme of my new movie, The Jews and the Blues. So
yes. Yeah, and I thought about that, and you know, even though they are some of the songs, I think it's the latest album is I think half and half English, and they're I think it's Indonesian, and you know, even though they are singing in Indonesian in the video, behind them in English it says no racism, no sexism, no homophobia. No, it's like, oh yeah, I you know, they get it. You can kind of imagine what the message is. So,
yeah, no, they're great. And hey, so this is a cool thing we're gonna do. Maybe, hopefully, every other show or something. You guys dig out something. Now, is this just gonna be is the prerequisite? Does there has to be a female in the band, or are we just doing music in general here?
Well,
so we got a lot of bands, a lot of really, really great bands with it. So I think we have enough, you know. So
there'll be some female tie to all these bands.
There'll be a little something, a little
something on Women of the Pit.
Diverse, a little diversity, and just excitement to places that you wouldn't normally think that, you know, hardcore would be thriving. So,
well, you know, Women of the Pit and New York Hardcore Chronicles, we're co-producing this event on Sunday, August 14th. This is the Run Amok Fest with RBNX, United Blood NYC, featuring Sid the Kid, Necrotic Society, Damn Your Eyes.
Wait, Necrotic Society? I'm sorry, who's their singer?
What?
They have a female singer.
Yeah, they have. Yes, they do. Damn Your Eyes. Car Bomb Parade has a female singer.
Yeah, and a bass player. Look at that.
Yep. Yeah. Enrage and Leeway NYC. This is all happening. Sunday, August 4th to 14th.
Yeah.
14th.
August 14th. Yeah, Sunday the 14th.
Can't wait.
All right.
Yeah, cool. It's gonna be great.
All right. Well, thanks. I'm looking forward to doing this new series with you guys.
Yeah, we're looking.
Thanks for having us on, Drew. We're looking forward to it too.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Buddy? Buddy boy, are you there?
I'm here, man. Sort of, I guess.
Yeah, it's, you know what happens? You start talking, it sounds good for a minute, and then it kind of
breaks up again.
You know?
Yeah, I moved outside to see if I could get, you would come in.
I want to ask you Hey, tell us about. Hold on, I'm trying to find this band here. Tell us about Displaced Aggression.
Yeah. I think I was 13 years old. Yep, that was our first show we ever did. That's Mike Maney in the white T-shirt, who went on to play at Stigmata with me also. It was our very first show, opening up for Blast, DRI, and COC. Well, COC and DRI actually headlined, but yeah, I was petrified. I was scared to death.
But what year is that? 1986.
1986. Yeah.
I love this shot here. This is a winner right here. Boom. And I do and
Oh,
and how
yeah,
old are
yeah.
you? How old are you here?
Shirt,
13?
jacket.
Yeah.
13, yeah.
Representing
Yep.
New York
The
hardcore
no
too.
winch on the jacket. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely, brother. I was scared to death. I'm like looking at the crowd like, oh man. Like
You know, Thomas says
what am I doing here?
Thomas says 1986 was huge for crossover. I guess you obviously sort of are a child of the. Tell us a little bit about the crossover thing.
Oh yeah, no, it was huge for us because we were little metalhead kids at, first and foremost. And the hardcore shows back then were really punk. Was just, but us going to shows, and it wasn't Adidas sneakers and sweatshirts, man. It was like kids with leather jackets and their old dad's army coats with punk rock logos and chains hanging off them, that they drew on their jackets themselves. So it was really cool, man. And everybody was diverse, had their own look, which made it really cool. There's the flyer for the show. I circled it like a long time ago because we're like, we're like this big on the flyer.
Yeah, DRI, corrosion of conformity, blast, and from
COC.
Troy, and COC, and from Troy, displaced aggression.
And displaced aggression from Troy.
Yeah, it's such a great name. It's such a great name for a bunch of like young teenagers. Like we're displaced aggression. It's awesome. Man.
Oh, and we were, man. What were we mad at?
Yeah.
But
how about
we could probably look through Maximum Rock and Roll and find 6 other displaced aggressions. So that's probably his name.
Hey, a lot of these these shows up there are like VFW halls. Like some of these shows are.
But now I'm sorry.
Tell us about like this whole VFW scene up there. We're displaced aggression. Point at us.
Oh, bro, it was magic. It was a whole. I was unbelievable. Our drummer Griswold Grizz, he's like, yo, you guys gotta come check this. He had seen DRI and COC the year prior, and so he brought like me and Mike Maney, a couple other kids, to Suicidal Tendencies, and that was my first like DIY, do yourself punk rock hardcore. It's $5 to see Suicidal Tendencies, man. And Mike Muir selling it. We didn't get the concept of you could actually talk to the band.
Yeah.
And Mike Muir was such a great guy, as opposed to when I met Henry from Black Flag, but we won't go there.
Yeah. Why the change to Cranial Abuse? Tell us about how did one band end and the other begin?
Displaced Aggression. I guess. I don't even remember why we stopped. When I went and sang for that band, I told you for broken entry and Ray. Your band's good, but you guys are gonna burn in heavy metal hell. I'm just looking at him like, I'm a fan Ethan today, man. Telling me I'm gonna burn in heavy metal hell, but
Hey, Bob.
oh,
Hey, Bob.
so then
I can't hear you.
I
Man.
left that band or whatever. Yeah. So
Drastic measure must be taken. I just put the show link up in the chat room. Does anybody have the balls to come on the show? Come on. There it is. I just put it up twice in the chat room. You got something to say? Fucking say it to my face. Chris Cantos, you out there? Come on. What do we got? Let's shake it up. Let's roll the dice. I love Bob Riley with all my heart, but Bob Riley. Hey, with all my heart. What's up? Good for you, man. Yo, it's what's the echo? Why are you echoing?
I gotta lower that.
You have multiple windows open. You can't do that.
Okay, that sounds good. This is better.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is Fred from Silence Equals Death. What's up, man?
What's up? I'm probably gonna get in trouble because I'm at work right now. But
okay, well, listen. You guys are killing it right now. How was the show this weekend?
We did a 3-day stint. Manchester, New Hampshire, Burlington, Vermont.
Wow.
And Chicopee, Massachusetts. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Chicopee, Massachusetts.
Yep. And it was a lot of fun. For us 50-somethings, we call it a tour. So wow. it was, we were with Chokeout and Circle Back. Circle Back is from South Carolina. And we just did hit all the places. Chokeout did all their arranging with the promoters and the clubs, and we had a good time.
Was it well received?
It was well received. Yeah, we had a great response there, and people brought the mosh, and we tried to bring the music so they could mosh. So we had a good time. It was definitely something that we want to do. I mean, hopefully we could do it every quarter, but realistically, like every year we'll do like a 3-day stay, everyone's away from the family for that weekend, but it was good. It was good.
You guys get along together in the van?
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we always do. There's always cracking jokes on who's playing DJ. So I just let them run the show. I just and if I don't like the music, I'll just put my headphones on.
You guys have a great band right now.
Yeah. We're gelling right now. We're
gelling.
We're gelling, exactly.
Yep.
It's
nice
fun.
Paulie, I see you. I got you in a minute.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Go grab them so I could go get back to work.
Freddie, I'll see you in a bit.
All right, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my friend and yours, the Reverend Paul Bearer. What's up, man?
What's going on? That was Riley.
Riley spit the bit, bro.
She's like a flip over there. Jesus Christ. It makes Billy Psycho look like fucking the guy runs Apple.
That upstate New York hasn't caught up with this internet thing yet.
Fucking kidding. Jesus Christ. He's rubbing 2 sticks together just to start dinner.
Where are you? You home?
Yeah, I'm home. I'm upstate-ish. I'm an hour and a half north of the city. So,
how's life up there?
Good. Just doing some shit out in the yard earlier and whatnot. And it's good. It's nice, it's relaxing and quiet.
How's things with the band?
Troubling. Pain in the ass. Nah, we go. It's all right. It's we got a couple of dates coming up, and we play Jersey on the 16th, the Meat Locker, 16th of July, and then we go out southeast at the end of July for I think 10 shows, 11 shows, something like that.
Good.
And still trying to write a new fucking record. One day it'll be out. I don't know what day. And then we go to Europe at the end of October.
They love you in Europe, man.
Can't wait to go back. It's been a long fucking time, and then just to get back on the road and travel around and be a moron. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, hey Bob Riley, you want to say hello? You want to try to say hello? Let me see.
It's good. I don't know. Let me try to. We'll break out the cave drawings.
Jesus. Just can't catch a break with that guy,
God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I saw that he was having problems. I was texting him. I was busting his.
Tony says, "Coming to Tampa to see you there, fucker."
All right, Tampa. Yeah. Of course, we're smart. We're one of the smarter bands out there. We go southeast during the summertime because that's what you said, fat people. So, of course, we're making sure we got shirts made up, and the font on the back of the shirts looks like that hate breed lettering, like those, like that important, like inspiration tour or something like that. So this is the Perspiration Tour 2022.
Is that right? Astoria Lou says Paul's doing the Howie Pyro tribute on July 23rd.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Yes,
tell us about that a little bit, Paulie.
Well, Howie was a very good friend of mine, and he was, how do you describe Howie? Jesus Christ, it's hard. He's one of the original punk rockies in New York, and also then he was in L.A. for a while. And he just, not only that, but just avid collector of music ephemera, movie posters, records. Yeah. You name it, this guy had it. And if he didn't have it, he had it buried in his closet somewhere. And he knew everybody. Everybody. I mean, this guy, I explained it to somebody on Facebook. It's like, how do you describe Howie to somebody? It's like, well, he was, he collected, he had like $1,000 records, like old 45s that he would play on a $5 record player because that's the way it's supposed to sound, according to him. He was friends with Phyllis Diller.
Is that right?
Yeah, he was friends with. When I say he was friends with everybody, I'm not kidding.
Wow.
Everybody. Yeah, friends with Phyllis Diller, and somehow wound up when Phil Spector went to jail. Wound up with Phil Spector's dog.
No shit.
Yeah. So
that's bizarre.
Yeah, it's like how do you describe that person to somebody? It's impossible.
Mel Brooks turned 95 yesterday.
Yeah. God bless him. Thank God he's still.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah.
On Howie's birthday too. Yeah, they share the same birthday. Right.
Is that right? Was yesterday Howie's birthday?
Yeah.
It was my birthday too.
That's right. Yeah. God. Oh my God.
Me, Howie Pyro, Mel Brooks.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at the company you're in. Gee, Mr. Fancy.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
So we're gonna do that. Yeah, I want to do the Clash show that I've been doing with them. It's gonna be the last time I do it.
Yeah.
That'll be it. The last time we're gonna retire it for Howie right there. He liked the way that I say it, so we're gonna retire it. So Jim also perform it too. Gestapo. And a couple other people, if I forget, a whole bunch of people actually, a couple other people. Jesus. So yeah, that's at Bowery Ballroom.
And what's the date on that?
The 23rd.
Okay. Well, Paulie, thank you for swooping in and saving the day a little bit, man.
No problem, Mo. I hope.
Hey, wait, Paulie. Paulie, when are we going to do a little baking, like a baking with Paulie like segment? The public wants this.
You know what? We're gonna have to wait till either fall or winter. It gets a little too hot baking in here. I don't do
okay.
Summertime.
When the time comes, let's do it. We'll have some fun with it.
That sounds good. What the hell?
All right. Thank you for everything, Paulie. And thanks for the support. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll talk to you later. Take care.
All right. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. You never know what's going to happen. Let me do a sponsor break. I'm going to put the link. The link is in the chat room. Come on the show. I want to know how you're doing. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, and we are sponsored by New York Hardcore Comics, The Organic Grill, the Texas Silver Rush, DTFM Vinyl Distro, Generation Records, 126 Hardcore Clothing, Grunge and Grime Soap Company, and Chacho's Tacos, located in Corpus Christi, Texas. Chacho's Tacos opened their doors in 2001, home of the almighty Chacho's Taco. They cook up an incredible home-style Tex-Mex food, and this month they're celebrating their 20th anniversary. They've been supporting underground music since the beginning. In their own words, we ain't stopping anytime soon. Touring bands that play Corpus Christi, swing by and get a home-cooked meal at Chacho's Tacos. We got you. The underground scene will never die. Please follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. Come on now, the Texas Silver Rush. It's a jewelry design firm and boutique store located in the birthplace of the Texas country music scene in Fredericksburg, Texas. They specialize in working with musicians in all music genres. They design and create unique one-off pieces, as well as style them for stage, album covers, promo photos, and social media exposure. Their client list includes Rock and Roll Hall of Famers Greg Rolet, Ringo Starr, and of course, Agnostic Front. Information and online sales is being taken at their Facebook and Instagram pages, and of course, www.thetexassilverrush.com. Let's see, what do we have in the chat room? Who do we want to bring on? Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on hailing from Staten Island, from one of the hottest rocking teenage combos, Don from Cropsie. What's up?
Yo, Drew, what's going on, brother?
Are you driving, vaping, and talking to me?
Yes, I am. I keep getting phone calls. My phone don't stop ringing all day. I'm trying to get in the group chat here. How are you, man? How was your birthday, man? That show fucking rocked. That show rocked, man. I had so much fun on Sunday, man. Amazing time. I'm so honored to be part of this family, brother.
Yeah, man, and having you guys there means a lot, man, to me personally, and
thank you.
You know, and it's just great when Big Mike is in there throwing bodies around, you know.
Oh my God, he's gonna hurt somebody. Broke his arm on someone's head not too long ago. He's out of his fucking mind.
Yeah,
but I'm done with work now. I'm heading to the studio where we're taking July off to record our new EP. I think there's about 7 or 8 songs on there, and we're gonna be finishing stuff up and be releasing that real soon.
Good.
Looking forward to it. You know.
All right. Well, we'll let you continue on your work hustle there, and we'll talk to you soon, Don. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on, Drew. Love you, brother. Take care.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Don from Cropsie, man, bringing the ruckus. Listen, I know who you want on the show. The Pointer. Here he is. From the great wasteland of Canada, Mark Tulch, a.k.a. The Pointer.
Because if the kids are united, they will never be divided.
That's right, buddy. Boy, it was so good. It was so good to see you there the other day. It warmed my heart. You know, you drove all the way down. How long was that drive?
Well, I took scenic route to skip some of the tolls because I had the time on the Friday, and so probably, you know what, it was only about 8 hours right till I hit the Holland Tunnel.
Did you drive straight 8 hours?
Well, yeah, I stopped to grab some food at some point, but yeah, I didn't stop for a nap or anything. Pointing.
Let me see if I can find. I want to ask you about yeah, here he is right here. Listen, this shit gets me psyched up, man. Like, you know, when you got a bunch of like big dudes pointing in your face, it's like it's hard not to, you know, you have to answer the call, you know.
It was I can't even tell you, man. At one point, you know, like I was stoked to come around the corner and see everybody standing there, and thankfully you were like the first person I saw, and I'm like, oh, I know him. And then Lenny's shirt, Lenny from Crazy Eddie, his shirt, it stood out. So then I went up and I said, Lenny, I'm Mark Tulch from Canada. And him and Michelle are like, holy shit. and then fucking Rat Bones and just Larry Kelly, one after the other. And at one point I was standing in there in the pit and looking, and Rat Bones is here. Oh, that's the
What's going on here? Was this? Yeah, this was like a down moment here.
Yeah, I was just like, I had to give that pointing arm a rest. But yeah, I look forward. It's like Rich Zoller and Michelle and Rat Bones and Messina and Sid the Kid and Larry Kelly, and I got to talk to Tristan about skateboarding, and just mind blowing, man. And of course, to see your band, to see Inhuman, to see those other groups, it was just fucking. I just drove home the next day in a daze, and it's all I've been talking about for 2 days. My girlfriend told me to pack everything up and move to New York. Just go. That's where you want to be.
Larry Kelly says it was an honor to meet you.
Yeah, you too, Larry. That was awesome, man. Just the people who came up and were like, "Oh man, I'm so glad you."
It's a special thing there, right? At the Bowery Electric, it's pretty great.
Yeah, it was wild, man. I was just so honored to be there, and to I'm glad my camera wasn't the one taking the pictures. I mean, I got some okay ones, but to be in a picture with the Hardcore Shutterbug logo with the Michelle's, I'm just beside myself.
All right. Well, hey, Blake, I see you. You're up next, man. Well, Mark, thanks for supporting the show. I couldn't do it without you. I mean that. And we'll talk to you soon. From now on, you're Mark the Pointer.
Well, happy birthday, Drew. And this was a test run, so I'm glad I'm going to be down. I'm open every couple of months. So, you too, Chuck. It was awesome. Awesome. I can't tell you how happy I am, man. Thanks so much, and happy birthday.
I'll talk to you soon. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live, where we're down but not out. Next up is Blake.
What's up? How you doing? Happy birthday, Drew.
Happy, thank you. Hey, Roro.
Hey, you want to say happy birthday, Roro?
Happy birthday.
Say happy birthday, Drew.
Thank you so much, Roro.
He's a good kid.
Where are you, man? Tell us about where you are. What's going on?
Oh, right now I'm my kid is playing Minecraft, but in real life, which that's pretty cool. And right now I'm at my folks' place in Epsom, New Hampshire.
Epsom, New Hampshire.
Yeah. We got to see Silence Equals Death in Manchester the other day.
Wow, right
that was
on.
fun.
Is there because I lived in Vermont for a couple years. Is there a little bit of a scene in Manchester?
Manchester used to be pretty hopping when I was younger, but I'm now I don't know what happened. I went through a lot of brain damage and yeah, we're at Mama and Papa's. Mm-hmm. Hey, you yeah, there was I think there's a scene. I talked to some kids in Nashua. They were younger.
Oh yeah, Nashua. Well, I guess she pressed the button, and off he's gone. There you go. There is the link in the chat room. Who's next? Actually, Walter Monster Ryan just says, hold on, Walter, I'll send you the hold on, let me see. Hold on, I'll send you the link. Link coming. Lancelot link coming. Hold on. Text it to me. Can you get it from the fucking show? There you go. All right. What's going on? I don't know. Craziness is going on today. Mercury's in retrograde, as my girlfriend would say. What else? Who else? You all right, Gina? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm working. I'm at work, and
wow, I see you're at work. You're like Steven. Yes. You're like hard at work while watching my show.
Hard at work while watching the show. Yeah, I had to book a private room though, because if I was in my office, two people would be interrupting the whole time.
Okay, hang on a second. I want to bring someone on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, next up, the one, the only, the incredible drummer, Walter Monster Ryan. Buddy!
What up, Drew? Happy birthday, man.
Hey, it was really a great fun. It was like this never-ending birthday. My girlfriend's birthday was a couple days before. Then the show, it was like, bro, I just want it to be over so I could go back to my calm existence, you know?
Ah, it's awesome, man.
How you feeling, baby?
I'm doing a lot better, man. I kind of hurt my lower back pretty bad, and I had to cancel 2 shows. But we did a show the other day. It was our
You canceled 2 Powerhouse shows?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, I never had to do that before, man. Old age is kicking in, bro. Fuck.
Ugh.
But we did a record release party last weekend, and it was fucking awesome. We had a great time.
Where was that? Oakland?
Yep.
Yeah.
Super close to my house, so it was nice.
Right.
Love it. So yeah, the record just dropped. Boom.
Yeah, let's see it. Nice. Yo, Eddie says, killed it on Saturday, yo.
Oh, thank you, man. Yo, it was fun, man. We're gonna be heading out to New York soon. We're the 8th. We're playing Brick by Bricks record release party up in Albany.
The 8th of July?
Yeah.
Let me see what I'm doing that day. Oh, Circle Jerks. Fuck. Circle Jerks in Manhattan. I'm stuck.
Nice.
You
And the next day we're rolling down to Philly. We're doing This Is Hardcore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're playing with like Madball, everybody, dude. It's fucking amazing. I can't wait. And
cool.
And then shit. The next day we roll out to Boston, and we're gonna go up there and rock out and then head home.
Lori Dawn says, love the new record. Looking forward to seeing you July 10th in Cambridge.
Yes, nice. Very cool, yo. Shit, yeah. She was just on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Her and what, Gina?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Justin Rose says we need to get Powerhouse down to San Diego.
We're down, bro. We're working our way down there.
Yeah. We're inching our way down there.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, all the best, my friend, and thank you for stopping by.
No doubt. Have it going, bro. Killer show.
All right. And I'll do my best to get to see you with her. Maybe I'll see you at This Is Hardcore. We'll see.
That'd be dope, man. Love to.
Oh, hey, wait. You know what? Got to shout out Chris from Rikers. What's
Yeah.
up, Chris? There you go.
I love Chris.
Hey,
man.
you know what? Hold on a second. I got to show you something. Hold on. Hey, Chris. Sid the Kid brought me back a Rikers shirt for my birthday, bro.
Oh.
So I will be representing. I have the Rikers shirt still in the bag. Birthday present from Sid the Kid. So that's happening.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, the Yankees just won, by the way. They beat Oakland.
What happened?
The Yankees are playing the A's right now, and I was just watching the game. The Yankees just won.
Afternoon game here or there?
Here.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Monster. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Peace, brother.
All right, buddy. Bye. Hey, I'm sure you're wondering who's next. I am too. Well, the one, the only, one of the greatest hardcore photographers in all of New York City. I'm talking about Mr. Rich Zoller. Buddy.
Yo, what up, Drew? What up, guys?
How rare is it for you to be able to come on the show?
It's a rarity, man.
It's
not my thing. I don't like being in front of the camera. I like being behind the camera, you know?
Oh, you're getting better, man. You're getting used to it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got certain people, you know, pushing me to get on the show, you know?
Like this one. Anyway.
Maybe. Yeah, so all was good, man. Yo, kick-ass show this past weekend, man. I sent you a couple of photos, but yeah, I sent you a couple more this morning, but
Did
yeah,
you?
it was good, man.
Okay. I'll actually, I saw a couple that you sent me. They're really nice, man.
Yeah, work with what I got, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, all was good, man.
It was a great day down there, man. And the shows are fucking great. And it's awesome that you show up early and we get to hang out a little bit, you know?
Oh, absolutely, man. You know, I like being a part of the whole thing. And it was great. It was great to see a great turnout, man. It was really great to meet Mark from Canada.
Yeah.
You know, really, really chill dude. Yeah, so it was good, man.
Tell us about your trip. Did you go to Iceland again?
Yeah, I was back there. It was my third time there.
Tell us about it. Why Iceland? What is there that attracts you so much as a photographer?
I don't know. It's just the landscape, everything. It's just such a vast country. It's beautiful, man. Like there's like stuff like this. Like these are just some random waterfalls that you come across.
Is that you ever see what was that movie Prometheus?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, there's an opening scene that I think was shot. Does anybody know that opening scene in Prometheus with all the water? Is that Iceland? I think it is. Really pretty intense.
I can't remember what show it was. It's a Viking show that was on. I really don't follow too many shows.
Right.
It's not Lord of the Rings. There was another one. It was a big series. Anyway, a lot of locations in Iceland were filmed there. But yeah, overall, it's just an amazing country, man. It's like, you just get in a car and you could drive thousands of miles, man. And it's just like you could drive hundreds of miles and not see a person. But the landscapes change so dramatically. There'll be like volcanic landscapes, and then it will go into like these giant moss fields, and then just volcanoes and glaciers, and it's just so vast and random. It's fucking out of control, man.
Good.
Right.
Cool.
It's cool. Like I said, it's my third time there, and this last trip was pretty grueling, man. So
really,
I'm gonna branch off next time, man. Go somewhere different.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping by, man, and thanks for being part of the family.
Absolutely, man. Great
I'll
chatting
talk
with
to you
you.
soon.
All right, later, bro.
Hey, Chris, you ready? You ready? You nod yes or no. All right, here we go. Next up, you know him, you love him, big supporter of the show, Mr. Chris Cantos. What's up?
Yo, happy birthday, Drew.
Hey, man, how are you?
Good, man. Just finished off my birthday weekend myself, dude. Cancer's in the house.
What day is your birthday?
June 25th.
I'm the 28th. And my dad's the 30th. Yep.
Yeah. Good times, man. It looks like you had a blast.
Yeah, listen, it was like a week-long celebration,
Right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Cool. What's up with you, man? What give us a musical Chris Cantos update?
Well, the Boneless Ones record's doing killer. We just released our third video. It was exclusive on Decibel, so they put it out, and it's doing killer, man. The response is awesome. We're totally humbled by the release and how it's been going. So yeah, man, just got some shows coming up, and heading over to Europe to see Bloodstock in August, and then
what's Bloodstock?
Bloodstock's like a huge UK festival, dude. There's just all kinds of bands, dude. Festival things blow up over there.
Are you playing or just going to hang out?
No, I'm going as a punter, man. I'm gonna go see Merciful. I'm gonna go see Merciful Fate, and
hey, you saw the show I did with Evan?
Yeah, that was great, dude.
Wow.
E-love. That was good, man. He's on this whole spiritual kick and this whole like reinvention of himself, dude, which is just so admirable and awesome, man.
When I think of those early, really precious days, I can't help but think of Machine Head, when Biohazard was happening, Machine Head was happening, and we did a lot of stuff together, and those were great times, man.
Oh, beautiful memories, dude. Just awesome. And then after Bloodstock, I'm heading over to play the Dynamo Festival. Craig LaCicero put together this thing 2 years ago called the Bay Area Interthrashional. So it's like an all-star amalgamation of people that are playing the Dynamo Festival plus a core band from here in the Bay Area, and we play all the Ruthie's In moment, like Exodus, Testament, Death Angel, Metallica, Possessed, Violence, right? So it's like a 15-song set.
Nice.
Three different drummers, and like all these different people come up, all guitar players, singers, bass players. So that's on the 20th of August.
Is that in the Dynamo Club?
No, actually, so there's a Dynamo Club pre-party with Death Angel and Dress the Dead on the 19th, and then the 20th is the beginning of the Dynamo Festival. And this year it's in a soccer stadium, like 15,000 people.
They're doing the Dynamo Festival again?
Yeah, man, it's been off. It's been off for 3 years, but this is the big comeback. It's got Creator, Lamb of God, Cannibal Corpse, just tons of bands, dude.
Wow.
So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Super looking forward to that. And then just finish the year off with some boneless ones gigs. And yeah, man, we're just popping along, dude, keeping it going.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, we're coming out to supposedly we're going out to play that Crash Fest again in Portland, Oregon. I know you guys didn't get on the bill this year.
Yeah, he's talking about putting us on next year, which would be great. We would have loved to have played this year, but yeah, a little last minute, to try to hop on. But yeah, that's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be an awesome show for you guys.
Cool. Well, thanks for stopping by, bro. I love
dude, anytime, man.
I appreciate you all the support you've given the show, man.
Yeah, I love the show, dude. I'm a big fan. You bring some light to my day every time it's on, and the guests and everything. It's awesome to catch up with you and stuff. And just
what's this? More shout out to Cantos stage diving in parking lot during violence.
Oh yeah, I'm an avid stage diver, dude. I can't quit. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. If you look it up, dude, I did one the other night. First person to ever do a stage dive for Behemoth, right?
Oh.
And dude, back in the day, we didn't have the ego riser, right? These bands put these like risers between the monitors now.
Is that what I've never heard that term, the ego riser.
yeah, that's what I call it, the ego riser, right?
Right.
So I hit this thing. It's already like 2.5 feet in the air, right? So I must have boosted dude, the picture is ridiculous. I'm like 15 feet above the audience, bro. When I was in midair, I was like, oh shit. I was like way too high. Yeah, that's my thing, dude. I still do the stage dives. But now I tell everybody where I'm going to go, right? So I get my bros to make sure they grab me, right? I can't quit, dude. I'm stupid.
Right. Good. All right, let's talk soon, bro. I love you.
All right. Love you too, Drew. Have a great day.
All right. This is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Live. Never say never. The road goes on forever. These are the fun ones. That's why at this point, when something fucked up happens, I don't even like stress it for a second. I'm like, whatever. Here's the link. Let's bring Paul Bearer, Monster, and Chris Cantos on, and who knows who's next. We are, by the way, just so you know, we're sponsored by blah 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 and New York Hardcore Comics. They opened in 2013, selling comic books, punk rock and hardcore memorabilia, toys, statues, skateboard decks, tapes, vinyl, and all things horror. We love helping bands push their demos and new tracks, so please stop by, drop off your new music. We have in-store events like Magic the Gathering and Warhammer tournaments, plus meet and greets with bands and some live performances. Open 7 days a week and shipping worldwide. Find us online through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and eBay. Located at 117 Main Street in Dobbs Ferry, New York, www.newyorkhardcorecomics.com. Also, lest we forget, Grunge and Grime Soap Company. Grunge and Grime Soap Company are a handmade soap and skincare company with a rock and roll spirit. Based in Nashville, Tennessee, they combine their love for rock music and their love for creating products that are good for your skin and good for your soul. Since 2019, they've been creating high-quality, natural handmade soaps and skincare products with ethnically sourced, sustainable ingredients inspired by the music of the 80s and 90s, from hair metal to grunge and everything in between. They give 10% of their net proceeds to local and community outreach programs. Visit the website at www.grungeandgrime.com and enter the code DREW, D-R-E-W, to get 20% off your first order. Good for your skin, good for your soul, just like old-time rock and roll. Grunge and Grime Soap Company. Last but not least on this incredibly exciting show, Organic Grill is a vegan restaurant located in the West Village of New York City at 133 West 3rd Street, right next to the Blue Note. Featured in New York Magazine, New York Times, and Veg News. Their dishes have won numerous awards, including Best Goddamn Veggie Burger. They make their own cheeses, sausages, and burger patties, and every dish on the menu can be made gluten-free. This year, they're celebrating their 23rd anniversary, and they're all about having a great time while enjoying amazing, clean food. They have now fully reopened for business and look forward to seeing you. Get in touch with them. Order some great food at www.theorganicgrill.com. That said, what else? Who else wants to come on? There's the link. Thank you, Chris Cantos. I love you too. What else? What else we got? How you doing, bro? You all right? You out there, Riley? Lord knows I tried. Pointing again. Yeah. It's all about the ritual. Is that right? What else do we got? Oh, you know what? Coming up on Sunday, July 17th, should be an interesting show. We have Nate Newton from Converge coming on the show. Converge, Jesuit, Old Man Gloom, Doom Riders, Cave In, and Cavalera Conspiracy. Nate Newton on the show Sunday, September 17th. Also, got a couple. This is the next 4 shows with Wednesday, July 20th, Cat Popper, Puss in Boots, Ryan Adams, Jesse Mallon, Grace Potter, Willie Nelson, and Jack White will be on the show. Wednesday, July 27th, John Gooseman, Rule 'Em All, Restless Spirit, Dead Last, John the Movie. Sunday, July 31st is Don Foos, who has a new book out. One Life All In is his band, previously the Spud Monsters of Run Devil Run. And then Sunday, August 7th, Ross the Boss, formerly of Man of War, The Dictators, and Shakin' Street, will be on the show. So hopefully their internet will be okay. What else? What else? How you doing, Riley? Can you hear me, Riley? He's there, but he's not there. There's some kind of crazy lag in up in Troy, New York. Anything else? Are we good? Everyone's being shy, I know. Yeah. She played with Jack White. Yep. Can you hear me, Riley? We'll see what happens. We'll give him the 5-minute
My
lag.
phone's not cooperating, man. I mean, you are breaking up. It is.
All right, well, bro, we love you. Someday we're gonna make this work. God be my witness.
Me too. I apologize to everybody. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. I apologize to everybody.
We're gonna put you in a recording studio to do this one day. We're gonna make this happen. God be my witness. I'll talk to you soon. What else? Yeah, I had so much cool shit for this Riley show. I got look what's going on. Look, I got a ton of cool shit. Let me see if I have anything that we were going to talk about. I had so much shit, man. How about me and Bob Riley at Hyperfest? The year that the Antidote played Hyperfest, Stigmata played, and we hooked up, and that was great. It was like we went over there to play, and they were on the bill as well. Yeah, here's Riley and Zum on stage with Antidote. Yeah, check this out. Riley and Zum on stage with Antidote. That was cool. Yep. Hey, let's do freestyle. Any questions? You can ask me anything. Anything. You can ask me anything. Or does anybody need any advice? Does anybody need any advice on perhaps their love life or any financial advice or any advice at all around the house? This is it. It's like what was it? Dear Abby. Let's do Dear Abby for a couple minutes. Any advice? How do I open a can? How many times a day should I jerk off? Whatever. Let's do Dear Abby. Here we go. Just Tim Reichel, what's up, brother? Hope you're well. Just curious, was Rob Zombie a big part of the New York hardcore scene? Well, good question. I don't know if Rob was a big part of the New York hardcore scene, but he was a big part of the scene in the Lower East Side. White Zombie was a band that formulated in New York's Lower East Side, which was a hotbed of activity for New York hardcore. So there was a lot of cross-pollination back then. And White Zombie ended up on a couple of mixed bills. They played with Biohazard and a couple of stuff like that. But White Zombie was certainly in the mix. They certainly came to hardcore shows. But, you know, Drew, did you get involved in Bitcoin? No, I did not. And chances are I will not. You know, Drew, do you believe Biohazard is coming back? Huh. If it's a yes or no question, I would say yes. I do believe that Biohazard's going to come back. Mm-hmm. I do. Larry the Hunter, why does it burn when I pee? Could be a couple things, bro. Might be you have chlamydia. Might be that something got up in the stem in the pipe. You know, keep your penis out of red peppers and things like that. But you might just be imagining it. You know. Steen in Denmark asks, "Is there life after death?" It depends. If you do good things, and good things will come to you in the after, yes. But yeah, chances are, in the end, we're all part of this big collective. If you want to consider that life, yes. But yeah. Oh, is there life before death? Oh, my mistake. I misunderstood. No, there's no life before death. Actually, you know what? You want to hear something interesting? Saab, God rest his soul, from Marauder, when I was managing them, we had a lot of very deep conversations while we were touring and doing whatever. And he once explained to me his concept that actually what we're doing here right now is the afterlife. This is sort of the afterlife. What happens next is life. So what we're in now is sort of like hell. And what happens after we die is, I guess, heaven, you know? Did Satan get in trouble for coming on your show? No, he did not. And he wants to come back on. You know, but yeah. Let's see. Jason, thanks. Good one. Drew, did you make it down to Providence much when you were running with the Boston crew? Good question. You know, of course, I was part of the Boston crew for the first wave of American hardcore. From basically, I was up in Boston from 1981 to 1983. During that time, there was not a lot going on in Providence in 81, 82, maybe 83. But what we did do, let me see if I have a picture of this place. I think I have it in the archive here. Let me see. Was it? Oh, I'm trying to. Oh, here we go. I got it. What we did do is we would come down and we would go to this place here, which was a venue called The Living Room. And because a lot of times a band that was coming to Boston would play The Living Room in Providence right before Boston, or if they just played Boston a couple months before, they would play this place. So we went down to The Living Room. We saw Bad Brains there. We saw Black Flag there. I remember seeing Black Flag at The Living Room, and I saw Chuck Dukowski hit Henry Rollins in the back of the head and crack his head open. And he was bleeding, but we used to troop down to The Living Room. That was sort of, I think that there might have been a very embryonic hardcore scene there around that time. But 81, not so much. Maybe a couple kids, they would come to Boston. Cantos asked, will you ever get Jerry A from Poison? I don't know Jerry A. I'd love to have him on the show. Chris, if you have a connection to him, please hook me up. You remember that club, Chris Hoffman? Yeah, I vividly remember seeing the Bad Brains there and Black Flag there. So, will there be a show featuring European artists again? Haven't thought about it. Maybe we should. Not a bad idea, that was the spot. And you're right. Right after you moved to New York hardcore, shows blew up at the old Liber. Yeah. I went back to New York City in the summer of 1983. Jerry A does interviews. Let's get Jerry A on a show by popular demand. If anybody knows him or has a connection to him or knows his social media, I'll reach out to him. Any ideas for your next documentary? Ha! Lots of ideas. I don't know if I should talk about it though. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, reach out to him, will you? One thing I learned the hard way is in this racket that I'm in, it's not a good idea to talk about what you're going to do. The best thing to do is talk about what you're doing. Be about the results. So probably not a good idea to talk about what I'm thinking about doing next. But yeah. What else? Hey, Drew, Black Flag is playing the Starland Ballroom in New Jersey with TSOL. Do you know if Henry's fronting? No. Henry Rollins is not singing for Black Flag now. I saw Black Flag a couple years ago. They were not very good. It was actually with Ron. Ron Reyes was singing. It just wasn't great. I forgot the guy's name that's singing for Black Flag now. No disrespect. Maybe I'll go if I can. But, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Mark. It's Greg Ginn and Mike Vallely. Am I pronouncing that right? And they suck. Oh, God. Wow. Harsh. Yeah. Paulie says, first time I saw White Zombie in 91 was at the Lemoore Last Thrash Bash. It was Cro-Mag's reunion, Leeway, Biohazard, Typo Negative, White Zombie, and more. So, yeah, like I said, there was some cross-pollination there. What else? Do you have any paranormal stories, Drew? Nothing I'd like to talk about. Nothing I'd really like to talk about. My brother's really the one to answer that, being that, he worked on all those shows for the Discovery Channel, and he's got some experience doing it. Julio Natotin. Hi, everybody. Hello from Ecuador. Stay hardcore. We will, Julio, and thank you for stopping by. Did you ever get here in Brazil? Stay free at my place. I've never been to Brazil. I've been to Buenos Aires, Argentina. I went with Biohazard, and it was great. Drew, whatever happened to SSD Control? They haven't played since 1985. They did 2 incredible hardcore records. And when people ask me what my favorite hardcore record of all time is, the answer is Get It Away by SSD Control. After that, they did the third record was, sort of a crossover record, hardcore and rock, metal-ish. That was called On the Road. And then their last record was called Break It Up. They kind of, which I've listened to recently, and it's sort of in retrospect, it's much more listenable now than it was at the time. But SSD Control changed gears and did something different, and then tapped out by 1985. Yep. Drew, what's your take on the 1980 film Times Square? I do not. I know of the film. I have not seen the film. I want to remind everybody that on Sunday, the show on Sunday is a Godfather retrospective show. So I invite everyone to brush up on their Godfather. We're going to go really deep with this Godfather. We're going to talk a lot about Godfather 1 and 2 with a guy who's really knowledgeable when it comes to this film. So brush up if you can. We just watched The Godfather last night. We're going to watch Godfather 1 and 2. So don't be shy. Get your Godfather on. There's a lot to talk about. We might even bring my dad on because my dad is a big Godfather fan. Is that right? Just watched all 3 again. Yeah. I know they did some re-editing with Godfather 3. What do I think of Turnstile getting big? I think it's great. I think good for them. I like Turnstile. I like what they bring to the party. I'm not a hater by nature. I really, I think it's great. Good for them. I liked them when they were just starting out. Franz did a 10 questions with me that is getting a lot of views now, which is interesting. So I say good for them. Good for Turnstile. I think they're great. Let me see. Have you seen the documentary 80 Blocks with Tiffany's? Yes, I did. And our old friend Dido Montiel, I think, was involved in that as a executive producer or something. It's a great documentary. Really, I recommend that to anybody. How's my new book progressing? There's 2 books. There is the New York Hardcore Chronicles Volume 2, 1991 to 2000. No, 1990 to 1999, which is the second volume of the Flyer book. It's the second volume of this book. It's the second volume of the Flyer, or it's going to be Flyers. I'm working on it, and we got a lot of cool people chiming in on it. The second book is moving along, and that is the Greg Smith London 1977 book, which of course we've talked about many times, which is the book of all the 1977 photos. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little something right here. I just got a comment, and I'm getting comments from people. This is the band 999 from 1977. One of the guys just sent a really nice paragraph on this. So the 1977 book is moving along. Here's another photo from that book. Let me give you a banger here. Here's a banger. Let's see. Listen, I've showed this. These pictures, I love these pictures, man. I mean, these negatives are so crisp and so just amazing. How about this? Boom, Generation X, 1977 from King's College. What? Yep. Yeah, your birth year. Yeah, the 1977 photo book is moving along. That's the second book, So the new book is progressing well. Any other questions? What else? You want to see another one? I'll give you another one. I got to be careful because every time I do this, people fucking screenshot the photos and they end up all over social media, But, that's how it goes, right? If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, right? Here, I'll give you one more. Let's see. How about there's a lot of weird, I don't want to say obscure bands, but there's a lot of bands that you might not have heard of, Let me see. Let me find something you might have heard of. Well, here you go. Anybody know who this is? This isn't obscure, but it's a goddamn great photo. Who's that? Anybody? Name that 1977 photo. Yeah, there you go. Never heard of her. Yeah. It is Souksy. That's right. Souksy Souks. Bowie. Polly. I have Polly photos in that grip also. But yeah, a lot of great. Pete Hines. Drew, interview Pete Hines, please. Where is Petey Hines? Petey Hines is certainly not available. You know, I'm not sure what the point would be of interviewing Petey Hines. On this show, we like to bring people on that or at least have done something musically or whatever in the past 30 years, you know? So with all the cool bands, people playing at the Bowery Electric, when are you going to do a new 10 questions? When they clone me and there's another Drew Stone that can do this stuff while I'm running a show at the Bowery Electric and saving the galaxy from imminent destruction. It's tough, bro. Every time I'm doing a Bowery Electric show, it's just like I'm on high alert. Like, when's the next punch going to get thrown? When's the next, problem? It's hard to be like, to step out and interview somebody, Yeah, they were a great series. And that's what I was referencing before about Turnstile. Is a bunch of years ago, I did a 10 questions with the bass player, Freaky Franz. And, at the time, Turnstile was just an up-and-coming band. It's sort of languished for 2 years. Now, I look at the analytics of YouTube every week. It's one of the most viewed things I've ever done. Now the Turnstile is just blown up. And I guess there's not a lot of interviews with them out there, Yep. RS70, how are you, buddy? Any old Hilly Crystal CBGB joints? One thing I remember about Hilly Crystal was those dogs. They had dogs. Like when CBGB's closed, he had a couple of dogs that would like kind of guard the place, I guess, when they close it. And they would shit everywhere. So when you went there during the day to like meet with Hilly or do something, this fucking place stunk like dog shit. That's a Hilly like memory, we didn't get to ask Bob Riley, which is fucked up. Those guys got into a horrifying van accident when they were on the road at one point, and they all got hurt. Thankfully, nobody got killed, but really horrible van accident. The guardrail went right into the van. Man, I wanted to talk to him about that, man. Sucks we didn't get a chance to. Where's the Slayer Biohazard machine? I rotate things around. It's you can't see it. It's right around the corner there. What's on your listening rotation right now? Grateful Dead. That's pretty much all I listen to, unless I'm doing homework for a show. And when I do homework for a show, I listen to whoever's coming on the show. So if you see somebody that's coming up, I will listen to their catalog in preparation for the show. But left to my own means, like when I'm driving the car or something, I'll listen to like the Allman Brothers or the Grateful Dead. Or some blues stuff. I just did a film about blues, so I was listening to a lot of blues stuff. My life is really, there's a lot of hardcore in my life, and I sing in a hardcore band. I promote hardcore shows. This is a hardcore theme show. So I don't listen to hardcore when I have a break, I'll listen to blues or I like guitar stuff, classic rock. I like, favorite Dead show to listen to. There's a lot of them. I'm very, 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 very knowledgeable when it comes to the Grateful Dead. There's some classic shows like Cornell 1977, um, uh, uh, Oregon 72. I listen to a lot of Dead podcasts. Yeah, Cornell 77 is a classic. There's a couple things I go back to, Last book I read. Oh, probably, hold on. Last book I read was It Blows My Mind by Danny Marianino. You may know him. You may know this guy. Not only is he the guy that slugged Danzig, but you might know who this is. This book was sent to me, Southern Rock, Gone But Not Forgotten, by the great photographer Bill O'Leary. That was nice. Drew, any bands you went to see expecting not much and being blown away by? I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you, there's been bands that I've seen recently that have impressed me. I saw Fire is Murder recently, and I was like, wow, they're really getting good. I saw Def Leppard the other night, and they were okay. But as far as who've really blown me away, not really. It's hard to say. I mean, it hasn't been a while. I mean, who's blown me away? There was a band I saw years ago. I got dragged to a show when I was dating this gal, and what the fuck? Not Adam and the Nighthawks. They were Magnetics. Was something Adam and the Magnetics? Does that ring a bell to anybody? Let me look that up. Something in the Magnetics. No. Maybe I'm not remembering it right. Was it Adam and the Magnetics? Is anybody? They blew me away. I'm not sure what happened to that band. Oh, the Magnetic Zeros. Is that what it was? Hold on, let me look it up. Edward Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros. Are they still around? They're not, right? Yeah, they stopped playing years ago. I went to see them. Edward Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros. We went to go see them, and they blew me away. I guess they don't play anymore. Let's see. What's your thought on the current state of hardcore compared to those who originated the sound? That's a very, very, very complicated question. And it's a minefield. Hardcore is in a weird place. A lot of the young kids coming up are really anti older hardcore. It's weird. But there's room on the boat for everybody. And I will not be dragged down by the negativity. I love hardcore. It's my life, and I will continue to do my thing. I have love for everybody. Young bands, old bands, whatever. Did you read Sam Cutler's book for your interview? Of course I did. Having Sam Cutler on this show, Sam Cutler, by the way, was the road manager for the Grateful Dead and the Rolling Stones, was one of my personal highlights of all the shows we've ever done. It was really, really, Chris Cantos asks, how can one be anti-old hardcore? Yo, young kids today hate Agnostic Front, hate Sick of It All, and talk lots of shit, So, thank you. It's like the birthday that wouldn't die. What's my favorite museum? Probably the MoMA here in New York, or the Museum of Natural History, which is right in my neighborhood. I like those. Top 5 dream guests. Top 5 dream guests. Okay, good one. Bob Dylan, Roger Waters, Phil Lesh, Ian Mackay, Henry Rollins, Jello Biafra, who else? Who else? Just someone came on the other day, and I was like, I'd love to have that guy on the show. You know, Harvey Keitel. You know, Al Pacino. Yes, get Dylan. I'd love to get Dylan. In the hardcore world, you know, Ice-T, I'd love to have on the show. You know? Bro.
Yo.
What's up?
What up?
It was a crazy
How's
show
everybody
today.
doing?
Riley.
Yeah, I was watching.
Sucked. That's what we do now. Whenever somebody freezes, we just imitate their crazy something in the air today. King Diamond, that's a good one. Good going, Volt. Hope you're well in London. You know. Hey, Scott Jukowski, Gajewski says, fuck, just got home from work, have to rewatch. Bob Riley never made it on the show today, just a heads up, you know. Yeah, I you know, if you get Ian Rollins, Jello, the young hard kids won't watch. By the way, Ian was very, very, very close to being the 200th show, and we just couldn't lock it down. So, you know, Jeff Breakdown, I don't think he's interested. He doesn't watch the show. He doesn't know about it. Brian Neglect, you know. Mike Muir, you think? But those are Quentin Tarantino, yeah. Those are the big ones in my personal world. Like, yo, Bob Dylan, what's his name? Why am I drawing a blank? From Pink Floyd, you know. But yeah. What else? Rollins doesn't do interviews really. He's not really a good interviewer. You know. Steve Jones I've worked with, and I don't think I'm working with him again. I don't think Steve Jones is kind of a miserable guy. He does his own thing. He would never come on this show. How was that Def Leppard show at Citi Field? How was the sound? It was basically like this. Freaking horrible. It sucked. Noodles from the Offspring. That's a good idea. That's a good one. Roger Waters, right. I'd love to talk to Roger Waters. Roger Waters, big anti-Israel guy, you know. Who else? Back to Jerry A. Well, let's make this Jerry A thing happen already. Put me in touch with this fucking guy. You know? We'll see. All right. Hey, we ended up doing 2 hours anyway, right? Go figure. Thanks a lot, everybody. Oh, you got me? All right, hook it up, Monster. Let's do it. ICP. You know, it's funny. I spoke to someone in their camp a long time ago when the show first started. You know, those guys. Yeah. You know. I've never really talked to Danzig about it. You know, he's a hard guy to get to. A filmmakers forum. Yeah, that could happen. You know. We didn't have Ezak for a bit. Is it time to bring Ezak back? It might be. It might be. Anyway, that said, hey, even in our darkest moments, we pull a rabbit out of the hat. Thank you, Tony. Always a great time. Drew, I love you. Be good. Thank you all. Have a good night. We'll see you on Sunday for the Godfather retrospective. Thank you, Bob Riley. I'm sorry it didn't work out. We'll make it work one of these days. Yes, as a matter of fact, we did. Well, we played the other day, and we do the 2 Minor Threat songs back to back. We do Filler and I Don't Want to Hear It. It is in the Incendiary Device set. You know what? Thanks for reminding me, Gina. My birthday gift from Women of the Pit, it's still in the trunk of my car. I got to bring it upstairs. Thank you. Thank you all. The Godfather show is going to be great. Sammy who? Sammy Hagar? Who's Sammy? Sammy, Seeing Red reunion. What's up, Astoria Lou? Yeah, Seeing Red was a great, cool band we had for a minute. It was me, Mike DeJean, Jimmy from Leeway, and Goat from the Misfits. And it was a Minor Threat tribute band. We did all Minor Threat songs. And we did a bunch of shows. It was fun. Sammy Sosa? Hey, Sammy, tell us about the pigment of your skin. What's going on with that? Oh, Sammy Town. We've had Sammy on. We've had Sammy Town on. We did a whole show with him. Ray Hogan, checking in from work for a second. Sunday Smash. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, Lori, absolutely great to have you on. And we're going to bring you guys on every other show, whatever. And we'll do it up. So that's it. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you on Sunday for the Godfather show. Until then, do good things, and good things will come to you.